Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. My name is Ian. Today I'm reporting from one of our Boxborough, Massachusetts showrooms, and in this video we're going to take an ultra close look at this 2021 Porsche Taycan Turbo S. At the date of this video posting, this Taycan is available on our website, alphacars.com. You can see the number and our website there. You can also send us an email if you are interested in this Porsche, and if it is still available when you're viewing this video, you can view the pricing as well on the website. This Taycan has around $20,000 in factory options. It also is a one-owner vehicle, and it has a clean Carfax, all factory original paint, and some amazing extras. Almost the whole vehicle is wrapped in paint protection film, and we will go over that in this video. And the windows are tinted as well. I believe all the windows apart from the windshield, which is a great value-added improvement as well if you usually have your vehicles tinted. So as I mentioned in this video, we're gonna go over the entire vehicle, do a full condition overview, and we do offer transportation as well. So if you do want this Taycan but you're not here in New England, well, that's okay, still reach out to us and we can get it delivered right to you. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. First, let's do an exterior walk around of the Taycan and get generally familiar with it before we start getting up close and picky. I will talk about our online listing where you can view this vehicle for just a couple minutes here. On that listing, you can view a bunch of professional high-resolution images, also the clean Carfax report. You can even view the window sticker and all the options there. This car does have around $20,000 in options, and you can view every single one on the listing. Really, everything you need to know about this car, including the extras it comes with, that's all talked about on our listing. And of course, once you read the entire listing and you're familiar with it, we're of course happy to answer any additional questions you may be able to come up with. This vehicle, the original owner did report to us it was their summer vehicle. It was one of their many vehicles they had, and this one only got driven in summer conditions. But there is a additional wheel set, a factory Porsche wheel set with snow tires that they had just purchased because if they were gonna keep the Taycan, they were gonna start using it in the winter, and they didn't, like I said, but those wheels, which are around a $9,000 value, they are genuine Porsche wheels, and they have brand new snow tires with TPMS in them. Those are included with this Taycan at asking price. But now let's start just looking at the overall condition. The glass roof is in excellent condition as well as the back glass. The tinting was definitely done professionally. It looks excellent. You can't even tell some of the windows were tinted unless you have a very trained eye. You can see I have the key in my pocket, so when you get close, the door handles pop out for you there. You can see that blue Porsche lettering in there. That's one of the many options this vehicle has. And looking at the bottom valance there, it all looks great. Let's get up and close to the panels on the passenger side here. And I don't think this car really has a single scratch or ding on it, but if it does, we will find it in this video. And yeah, see the hood condition, headlights, front bumper. I don't see any damage or gouging or anything on the front bumper. I have the car in its lowest mode right now, as I think it looks its best, but it does have a lift mode, and you can even set locations where it'll lift automatically to its highest setting if you know maybe there's a rough road or a steep driveway, so that's super cool. Now going down the driver's side. Everything does look really good. Now we're at the quarter panel. And lastly, this edge of the vehicle. As far as paint protection film, all the panels are listed in the online listing that are covered, but I will go over it in this video. The front bumper, hood, both front fenders, the mirror caps, and all four doors. So front and rear doors, side doors, they are wrapped in PPF. And a very nice job was done. We can see while the handles are popped up, you can see the line right there of the cut of the PPF, and there's even PPF on the face of the handle, and there's even PPF on the face of the charging doors here, which this car does have 2 of them, 1 on each side. And then the rear bumper and trunk and the quarter panels, these did not have paint protection film, but this car really has almost a full wrap because the only thing that's missing would be this little back section, and anything that's gonna take damage on the road is covered because the front tires can kick up stuff at the doors, and that will now be covered. And I do wanna show you 2 imperfections. This right here, that's a little sort of imperfection in the paint protection film. It might be able to be polished off or improved, but that is just what the paint protection film is there for. That took probably a rock chip, that took a rock hitting it or something instead of the paint. So the paint, I'm sure, is perfect underneath. There's just a little dot in the paint protection film. And lastly, right here on the front bumper, the painted surface is fine, but the paint protection film, once again, probably like a little stone chip or something hit it, and then the paint protection film started to lift, so it was trimmed, so it'll stop lifting. So there's just a little spot there. Like I said, there's no paint damage, it's just, that's the spot of missing film. But we could clean this up really nice and apply a little section to kind of patch that in and make it hardly noticeable and restore the protection there if the buyer felt that additional cost was worth it. We can do that here at AlphaCars. And even the tow hook cover has paint protection film applied. Even their cuts around the PDC sensors. It was really a nice job done on the Taycan here. But yeah, the front bumper and film, really minimal imperfections or pitting or anything like that. It was just that little spot I wanted to show you. Now let's take a look at the wheels. You can view the remaining tire and brake life on our website. But I will show you the wheel condition here. The wheels are in very nice shape. If I see any cosmetic damage or curb rash, I will talk about it. And of course, those big carbon ceramic brakes, those yellow calipers, a telltale sign. And now we're at the passenger side again. Let's check out the cargo areas now. For the trunk, it's just one touch operation there. Plenty of room in here. The seats also do fold down, so you can have some great extra room to pass things through if needed. And yeah, looking in the cargo area, you've got additional storage right here. And things are pretty clean and orderly back here. Same thing with all the panel edges and even in the jambs of the trunk here. A couple little scuffs on the stainless steel panels here, but that's as you would expect to protect the bumper, putting things in the trunk. Yeah, other than that, nothing really else to show or talk about here. There we go. And now with the key, I will pop the frunk. As we lift this up, nice and clean and orderly under here. We've got our washer fill right there. There's a brake fluid reservoir. And yeah, even the underside of the hood all looks really nice. And the paint protection film, you can see how they wrapped it around the edge. And they did a nice job. There's no hard edges or areas that are gonna peel anytime soon. Definitely a professional installation there, which is nice to see. And we've got the frunk space up here with the LED lighting. And yeah, I guess that's really it for here. Everything is just as you would expect. And we use the Porsche emblem there to secure the frunk. Now what I'm gonna do is open all the doors. We are in the showroom, so I wanna get as much lighting as I can into the interior so it'll come across better on the video. Now this car is in really, really nice shape. It has 39,000 miles, which isn't really anything crazy to talk about for this platform. There's a little bit of evidence of some minor use here and there in the interior, but overall it is very clean and orderly. I guess let's start where we are right here. This door panel looks in excellent condition. I don't see any damage or imperfections in the material. And even the door edges here, you can see they're all in nice condition. Even looking in here, no salt or anything has ever seen this vehicle, according to the previous owner. And it does look that way. All the fasteners and even the door jambs, everything is corrosion free. We've got the kick panel there that lights up. And yeah, looking at the rear seats now, ultra comfortable place to be, that perforated leather, and the rear seats are heated there, as we can see. There's a couple light scuffs in just the plastic panel there from sliding in the vehicle. But other than that, I don't see anything of concern back here. And you've got that full panoramic glass roof. And we can even, there's a little latch here. We can bring down our cup holders, which are good size, by the way. And sorry for the shaky camera work there. I was just handing it off to my other hand. And now on the passenger side, everything appears the same here. And a couple light little scuffs here. And this could probably be improved, like I said, if you wanted to attack it with a couple techniques. But I'm just showing the vehicle as we've received it. Of course, we have detailed it, done a basic detailing, as the car is already in nice shape. And yeah, looking at the rear seats from this angle, everything looks really, really good. Let's peek at the panoramic sunroof from here. This car doesn't have a whole lot of headliner because the whole roof's glass, but it does have, you know, the edges that is technically a headliner in this back section, and all of that does look really good. It's got the factory Porsche rubber mats there. Now getting into the passenger side of the vehicle. All the door edges look amazing, and you can see how they've wrapped the film just around the edge there. And actually same thing on this door. And we can see closer at this imperfection I was talking about. So just in the film, which is what you want. And yeah, even like look at how clean this door latch is in these brackets and fasteners. You can still count the threads on that little stub there. Absolutely no corrosion, which is what we like to see. And getting into the interior, such a nice place to be in this Taycan Turbo S. And passenger seat here, perforated leather, ultra clean with all the adjustability too. I could not tell you what all those switches and things do, but I'm sure they all serve an important purpose as Porsche designed them. And now let's get towards the driver's area. I will shut this rear door so we have some more room. So common wear points like this armrest, I don't see any sort of, you know, wear or imperfections in the material. Everything's looking great. And let's look up once again. You can see the panoramic sunroof there. There is an easy pass still on the windshield that does need to be taken off, as the customer forgot to take that when they dropped the vehicle off. And yeah, factory rubber floor mat there. And driver's seat condition. Let's pay ultra close attention here. And the bolsters, everything looks good. I don't see any evidence of the bolsters being crushed every time they got in and out. It looks really good. A light bit of evidence it was exercised, but nothing damaged or anything crazy to talk about there. And now what I've just done is shut the other doors, because we're gonna get in and put our foot on the brake and hit the power button. And it comes right into life here. Doesn't show the current tire pressures because you do have to drive first. When I moved it around the lot, those showed as they should. You can see the screens in here, ultra clear. There's no damage or marring or anything like that. got the Sport Chrono clock up there. The dash is in excellent condition too, as well as the steering wheel. I don't see any abnormal wear or anything of that nature. And of course, I'm not going to go over all the car's features and stuff. This video is just for condition overview, but just showing you everything responds super quick. It works great. It's in dark mode right now because it thinks it's nighttime because we're in the showroom. You can see the lights are on. But the navigation, everything works as you would expect with all the settings. It's all very responsive. Porsche does a great job with their infotainment. We've got ventilated and heated front seats here, which I can fire all those up. And the screen gives you a little haptic feedback too, which is nice. So just turning those off, just kind of showing everything works great. Let me shut the driver's door. Of course, you've got all of the different camera angles there, especially when you're reversing. It is super helpful. And there's even some cool ambient lighting in the cup holders here. And if we open up the center console, there's a little bit of lighting in there, and there's some media inputs, and I believe even a little clip to hold your phone. All sorts of cool things. And just to confirm the mileage, 39,233 right there. So now we're going to open the door. You hold the power button just a couple seconds to shut the car down. I'm sure there's many auto features you can enable for it to do that by itself. But I believe that's all I have to share with you today regarding this 2021 Porsche Taycan Turbo S. If you do have any additional questions after reading our thorough listing and watching this video, reach out to us at 978-263-9000 or send us an email at sales@alphacars.com. This has been Ian reporting from one of our Boxborough showrooms. If you are interested in other fine automobiles, definitely take a look on our website. This is just one of our showrooms, and there's some ultra cool things to be seen here. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.